Hello everybody, it's Krister,
I'm Miji.
and we're in Washington this time. Our last video blog was recorded in England, which was, man, it's like 6 weeks ago now. We've been in Washington for the past 6 weeks, except for 1 week, which we were down in Guadalajara, Mexico, and that has probably been the real big highlight of the ministry that we've been doing since we've been back in Washington. We went to Mexico for a week, and I got to help close out a course that I had a hand in developing the curriculum for back in December of last year with a friend of mine from Kona, Hawaii. And she was taking her church basically through the history of the entire Bible, book by book. And so I got to finish out the school by doing John and Revelation. And it was just an absolutely amazing time. So much fun getting to meet people and spend time with them, answer questions, and just talk about the Bible with people. And I'd say probably the biggest highlight of the trip was at the end, the last day, teaching Revelation, and just being able to bring everything full focus. Because really the whole emphasis of the Word is upon Jesus and His life, His glory, Him at the center of it all. The Holy Spirit came to point us to Jesus, and He really is the pinnacle. And so being able to tie that in at the very end was amazing. And with the whole church, we got to do that. And as we shared with the church, as I was teaching and sharing with the church just about the central focus of Jesus and all this stuff, just the presence of God was just so there, so present there. People were crying, and just the silence and this somberness of the mood was unlike anything I think I've ever felt in that regard. Most of the time, in those kind of moments, I hear just it going wild, or people being like, "Man, it's so amazing," and just praising all this stuff. But in that moment, it was just so somber, so real and sincere. So
the translator was crying.
Yeah, the translator was crying as well.
She was translating, yeah.
So how was that trip for you? What did you experience?
That was really amazing and such a blessing for us to be there and part of those people's lives that has just such a passion and heart to know God and Jesus through the Word. And a lot of people actually came because it was 4 times a week, like literally,
yeah,
3 times. It was 1 time was John and 2 times were Revelation, and then one last time was a question and answer. So a lot of people came out in a week, and then that we could see that it really touches my heart that people really seek God and seek words, and we got to share also a lot of our like experiences and our thoughts and about biblical views about many things. And the people there, like we met them like personally, we have a lot of meals with them and talks with them, and I could see that they were lifted a lot from the burden of kind of religious spirit or anything that they were going through, hard things. And we were so blessed to help them and being a part of them in that sense. So it was such a blessing to be there to minister their heart.
Yeah. And then we head back to Hawaii on the 14th of August, so just around 2 weeks now we'll be back in Hawaii. And then we'll just continue on with all that we're doing there and in a variety of capacities. And then I have teachings coming up in the fall, which you guys will hear about later on. But I think that's pretty much it. We just have one very exciting announcement to share with you all, which is probably why you're watching this video, as you saw in the title. So we have now found out the gender of our baby, and we are going to be having
a
boy. I'm so excited to be raising a son and to bring in a boy into this world. So for all of you who've been curious about what baby Burgus is on the way, that is the answer for you. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.